New Testament. I talked about it last week or whenever it was we were talking about Paul. All this had changed. But he says right here, he says, I'm least of the apostles, for I am not meet to be called an apostle because I persecuted the church. Sounds to me like he still holds those things within himself, those regrets that he has, no matter that God had already forgave him for them. You know, we do that a lot of times in life. There's a lot of things I struggle with, and I don't tell people. I don't even tell my wife. I don't talk about. But I still think about a lot of things in my past that I regret. And, you know, I think we all have that in our lives. Every one of us. God has forgave me of those things. You know why? Because I've accepted Jesus Christ. And the Bible tells me that day I accepted Jesus Christ, those sins in my past were gone forevermore, not to be brought back up against me. However, man, you know there's a however in there, didn't you? However, from the day I accepted Jesus Christ, I will stand and give an account of the things that I do in this body, whether they're good or bad. The day I got saved, I will stand and give an account. Yes, I will. And I've even had people say, well, if that's the case, then why do you ask God to forgive you every day if you're still going to stand and give an account for it, the things you've done after you're saved? And I tell them this one very thing right here, and it's important that we know this as Christians. This one thing right here, because we need to keep ourselves clean, and we ask God forgiveness daily because we don't want sin to build up in our life, because sin building up in our life will separate us, our fellowship with God. I didn't say it'd separate our love of God. I didn't say that it would lose us our salvation. What I said, we allow sin to build up in our lives and never ask for forgiveness, never have that broken heart of things we've done and asking God's forgiveness. If we allow that sin to build up in our life, we can sit in church every Sunday, or we can get up and sing or preach or do whatever it is that God has gave us and called us and gave us the ability to do. We can do all these things. But if we don't ask daily for forgiveness, then we allow sin to build up in our life, and it is really going to affect our fellowship with God. You know why? Because God cannot stand sin. So that's why daily I ask him to forgive me of my sins. I need to keep myself cleared out and cleaned out, and all those sins that I do, I ask daily to be forgiven. I don't look and say, well, I've been saved, I'm good, I'm going to heaven, I ain't worried about it. No, I don't have that mindset. My mindset is, Lord, please forgive me of my sins. I mean, we say that brokenheartedly because we know daily we do things that are not right. No, I don't live the life of habitual sin I used to live. I don't go and drink alcohol till I go to bed every night like I used to do. Don't do that no more. Don't have that desire. But does that mean that I never sin now? Absolutely not. I still do. But a lot of times what I do wrong is I don't do some of the things I should. I don't have a problem going out, and I don't really have the problem today as the Christian I am of going out and doing the things I used to do. I don't have that problem. But it's still, when God lays something on my heart, hey, go say something to this one, go witness to this one, go do this, and I don't do it. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. And what I don't do it, that's sin. God might say, well, go tell that person I love them. Well, I mean, I don't really know that person. You want me to just walk up to them and say it? Well, if that's what God put on my heart, then if I don't do it, then yes, that's sin. So these things can build up in our life. Sin can build up in our lives. So daily, I ask God to forgive me, so I can have that clear conscience, that clear relationship with the Lord. That's important to me. Paul right here, you can tell he struggles with his past, the things that he's done. He says, for I am least of the apostles, and I'm not meet to be called an apostle because I persecuted the church of God. That still bothers him, what he had done in the past. God's forgave him for.